the middle of the night. You cannot sleep. I do not understand. What about our training? You can hunt. You can scavenge. You can fight. You have defended yourself against enemies with great power. Slumber should come with ease. Why can you not sleep? You are correct. I have not trained you for this. I have trained you for battle. I have trained you to survive. I expected sleep to come naturally. But tonight, it has not. So our training continues. I will teach you how to sleep, how to rest comfortably. All our training will mean nothing if you are not well rested, if you do not have the energy to apply it. Atreus, go to your bed. Lie down. Close your eyes. Now, sleep. Try, just for a moment. Breathe deeply. Calm yourself. What is it that is stopping you? What keeps you awake, Atreus? You are bothered by your thoughts. We all are. Our thoughts are like the animals of the wild. We observe them, but we do not control them. They cannot be tamed. But how we react, how we respond, that we can control. Remember, they are just thoughts, nothing more. They cannot hurt you. They cannot dictate your actions. Only you can. You must train yourself to treat thoughts as the nothings they are. Do you understand? Yes, it is difficult. I will not deny this. I have many thoughts. They are persistent. They cannot be stopped. They flow like a river raging ferociously at the dawn of spring. But I am not the river. I do not command the seasons. No matter how deep the river, no matter the size of its rapids, the river cannot force me to jump in. I must recognize the river for what it is, and do what it takes to keep from drowning. This is... No, Atreus. Do not be ashamed that you are facing this challenge. Our minds are ever changing. There is no instinct that tells us how to face thoughts we cannot predict. Thoughts born from events we cannot foresee. We must learn how to tame our minds, one step at a time. And we must inevitably learn more than once. This process has no end. Not for you, not for me, not for anyone. But I have spoken too long on this. I have been vague. My words have been about the form of thoughts, not their nature. And the nature of a thing is what matters most. What is the nature of your thoughts, Atreus? regrets. These are quite common. Such is also the nature of my own thoughts, as it has always been. It seems that the fates have decreed that my son must experience the very things I've tried to protect him from. Thoughts, destiny. There are many things we cannot tame. And so, we must focus on our response. It is all we can do. And it gives us more power than we think. To conquer your fears, to set aside your regrets. You must face them head on. You must identify them. You must determine where they come from. And you must confront them directly, Atreus. You must take action. This is the only way to decrease their power. Fears must be proven irrational by living their contradiction. Regrets, they must be proven artifacts of your past self by showing their incompatibility with your current self. You cannot believe that a thing is untrue until you've proven it untrue, until you've lived through the proof, until the nature of the thing, its glaring deceit, is clearer than the raging river it flows in on. Do you understand, Atreus? And does this give you comfort? You are correct. These fears and regrets cannot all be disproven tonight. Some require little time. Others may outlive you. But this is our reality. Our only choice is to do our best to adapt. And you will adapt. I will adapt. We will be better together, one step at a time. But for tonight, you must quiet your mind. I will tell you a story. Once there was a young boy who liked to play in the fields, running through the grass and among the bushes. He believed himself to be free, but he did not truly feel it, for in the back of his mind was a persistent worry. He feared that one day he would be hurt by the sting of the nettles he would sometimes see while playing. And one day he was indeed hurt. He had come across the very plant he feared, and thinking himself brave, reached out and grabbed it with his hand. But his thoughts, they were not his true feelings, and despite his brave thinking, his grasp was timid. At once his fears were confirmed. Pain surged through his hand, and he ran home, crying. Upon returning, he told his father what had happened. "I barely touched it, father. How could it inflict such pain?" he asked. And his father firmly and with great confidence, then you will find that it is as soft as silk, and it will not hurt you. Atreus, it is in this way that we must face our fears. The threat they pose is exactly as large as we believe.